Hello, guys, and welcome to my channel, Gonye Entertainment. Today, we'll be talking about the news that Netflix is sadly shutting down House of Cards at the end of season 6. This comes after the news about Kevin Spacey allegations made by Anthony Rapp that apparently, when Anthony Rapp was only 14, Kevin Spacey apparently alleged made sexual advances to him at a house party Kevin Spacey was hosting. This truly saddens me. Kevin Spacey has been by far one of the best actors of my generation, to say the least, and the generation before me, I'm sure. It is with great regret that Netflix have, I feel, prematurely announced that they are cancelling the show. I believe the show was only going to go up to season 6 anyway, but I think the way Netflix have now spun it, they've tried to come ahead of these allegations and tried to basically spin themselves in a good light by saying that they will not continue the season after season 6. This is, and of course, there's many conflicting stories. One say that it's not because of Kevin Spacey's allegations. Some saying that it is because of it. But I do feel it is a good look for Netflix. Of course, the sexual harassment should not be condoned in any workplace. If Netflix have indeed cancelled the show because of these allegations, I stand by them. Even though I'm a great supporter of the show, House of Cards is basically the reason why I started paying for Netflix, as opposed to pirating and illegally viewing their shows online like I do for many other shows. I actually pay for Netflix purely because I wanted to see House of Cards as soon as it came out, with the top quality, no buffering, no nonsense. I wanted to see it then and there in pure HD quality, to see Kevin Spacey's mastery. To put it simply, he is a master of the arts. When it comes to acting, I think he's one of the greatest actors that has graced the silver screen. And it does break my heart, because for me, like all these, ever since Harvey Weinstein allegations, there's been a lot of people coming out forward, which has been brilliant, because it really is pulling the silver. Because I've always felt there's always been like a shield around Hollywood. Like, certain figures have been protected because of the power they have, and I'm glad that this power is now being undermined. This power is now being removed, because no one should have to suffer in silence. I do feel bad for or for House of Cards fans, me included, because I would have loved it if they continued to season 8. But I do feel, story-wise anyway, the series was coming to an end. I mean, after season 6, it would have been. I have no idea where they would have gone with a season 7. I mean, if you're up to date with House of Cards, of course, Claire and Frank Underwood are now at odds with each other. Claire is basically the acting president. I'm excited for the final series, for the final season. I really, if they were planning a season 7, I really do not know where they could have gone with it. But yeah, I feel it was a good thing by Netflix. I feel like they've done the right thing, announcing it around this time. And of course, I hope if they do put out a statement to clarify, I hope they do clarify and say, yes, we have done this because of the allegations, and we fully back anyone who has been a victim of sexual assault, and we fully condemn Kevin Spacey's actions. And yeah, I feel it's a good move by Netflix. They are a worldwide brand now. I think when House of Cards first came out, they weren't really as big, but when House of Cards debuted, I believe 2013, yeah, it made Netflix a household name. It made them a major player in Hollywood. So yeah, I back the move. I'm sad for the move because I'm a massive House of Cards fan, but I understand it. Yeah, and I fully hope that amends are made between Anthony Rapp and Kevin Spacey. He will, of course, remain one of my favorite actors, but I sadly now see him in a different light, and I'm very disappointed. What I know is that I just hope that somewhere up there, the Lord up there has protected people like Will Smith, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Tom Hanks. I hope nothing bad comes out of those three actors. Those three are my absolute heroes, and I would be devastated, is the proper word, if anything bad came out of Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, and Will Smith. But I'm sure those three are good guys. I'm sure they are good, great characters. I know Kevin Spacey has had he had a tough upbringing. I think his dad was a Nazi supporter, and apparently very abusive. But of course, that doesn't give Kevin any excuse or any escape. I think it's appalling, the actions Kevin committed against Anthony Rapp. Anthony Rapp is an actor who I also follow. I'm loving him on the new Star Trek Discovery. But yeah, I'm sorely disappointed with Kevin. He was one of my heroes, and I'm very sad to hear the news that has come out today because of him. But yeah, House of Cards is now cancelled. Let me know what you think about that. I'm going to still support the show. It's one of my favourite shows. It's very Shakespearean in the way it's written, and I'll support it to the end. I'll watch the sixth season, and I will say goodbye to the great characters with a heavy heart. That is Claire Underwood and Frank Underwood. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and share, and I'll get back to you on my next topic. Thank you very much. Enjoy.